Holy shit. I'm really not sure if I remember how to do this. It has been forever and a day. Hopefully it's like riding a bicycle and we jump right back in. Because there has certainly not been a lack of things to talk about. It's just Ole Gerg's been a little bit busy. But never fear, Lexington's favorite asshole is here. You're listening to WTF Lex, a production of OGM Podcast Network. Real events, real accountability, and real Lexington. Let's get it. Okay. How much have you missed your favorite asshole? Let's be honest here. I mean, let's not sugarcoat it. You know you have missed me being in your ear. And I'll be damned if we haven't ruffled some feathers this week. Well, hell, and it's only Monday, so we are starting early. So with that being said, let's bring on the discussion of racism. Oh, this is a fucking hot button topic. I know everybody, oh my God, racism. Yep, we're gonna fucking do it, Lexington. But let's start at the beginning. Now, you all know me. I'm a smart ass. I've been doing this shit for a little over a year now. July of 2025 was when the Guy House shit happened. That's when I started really doing the media bullshit. Yeah, and yeah, I even call it bullshit. It's a fucking hobby. You can hate all you want. You're not gonna fucking faze me. With that being said, that's about when I started giving two shits about what was going on in Lexington, because before that, I just didn't care. I was out doing my thing, and it just wasn't a concern to me. But then I kept running into shit, kept seeing shit, kept filming shit, kept recording shit. So here we are in the shit show. So you can just imagine my utter fucking surprise when on a post about in the news about One Lexington and how I, back in 2021 and 2022, kept bashing and talking shit about the organization and this Divine Karama guy who was the director of the organization, when, let's be honest, folks, Ole Gerg lived in Macquarie County, Kentucky. The last thing on my fucking mind was Lexington, gun violence, or anything like that. I was listening to the scanner, quite frankly, listening to goats getting into fucking people's house. We did have the occasional police chase come through the county, and guess what? Ole Gerg's nosy ass was out there trying to film it too. This is back before we had any kind of good cameras and shit. It's technically on my Facebook, but good lord, good luck watching that shit. In fact, at that time, I was actually, I think it was a regional supervisor for RGIS inventory services out of Lexington. They were based out of Lexington. Occasionally I came up here to get some equipment, but technically I was based out of Somerset, Macquarie County. And like I said, I had no want or desire to have anything to do with Lexington. So why I would be commenting, bashing, or talking shit about some kind of organization that was just forming and some guy was just taking over is fucking beyond me. So with that being said, that's what kind of irked all this, got this going, got under my skin. Like, dude, I can easily, it's very demonstrably false that the accusations you're putting out there. Like, I can go back and look at all the posts. I mean, in that time frame, you're getting 2 or 3 comments to posts. You're getting 20, 30 likes. Like, it wouldn't be hard to find my derogatory comments had there been derogatory comments. And still, to this very moment, you go back, if somebody can produce a screenshot or something to where I did this, I mean, hell, I smoke a lot of pot. I mean, you know, I could have forgot something. I'm not perfect, never have been, never will be. Somebody can produce that, I will publicly apologize. Just like Divine Karama or Mr. Richard Spalding should publicly apologize, because he obviously knows that either he was mistaken about who it was, or you're trying to make me look bad in a public venue, which I have no fucking clue why. I mean, who am I? Like, in all seriousness, y'all get on this and like, who the fuck is this little country ass redneck that cusses all the time and films accidents and chases cops, according to you guys? Well, I'm sorry, harasses first responders, according to you guys. Who the fuck am I? Why does it matter at all what my opinion is, if that's the case? But that is obviously not the case if you look at my comment section just from that one post. Like, and I apologize to WKYT and LEX18 because I completely fucking railroaded theirs. I think I'm sitting at like 168 comments versus both of them combined. They're not even half of that. And I've been called racist. I've been called a Klansman. It's unfucking believable what I've been called in that comment section. And it's quite ridiculous, honestly. And yes, they can do good things and also be a fucking racist organization. Look at everybody they've given grant monies to. Look at all the pictures. Look at all the everything. If you are based on the race, you are racist. That is the meaning of the fucking word. You don't have to be black to be racist. You don't have to be white to be racist. I'm sorry, racism exists in every fucking aspect of life. I've seen it. It's fucking ugly. It really is. And, like, y'all can keep the shit. Like, you can keep anybody that's all about the race. If that's your identity, that's you. That's you do you. I have no fucking problem with that. Although I am not going to associate with you and you're not going to be around me on a daily basis because that's not what I'm about. Like, if you want to get down to brass tacks, I got people on the left that hate me. I got people on the right that hate me. I got people fucking that hate me for no good goddamn reason. Obviously, point in case right here. But you want to get right down to it. Like, I'm not about racism whatsoever. It is literally not about race to me. What it is about is the fucking government against every goddamn one of us. And y'all, like, I don't understand why that is so hard to, like, get across. I don't care if you're black, white, green, purple, fucking, I don't care where you're from. Like, dude, I have been to the bottom of the bottom. I have slept on people's couches. I have been homeless. I have been a drug addict. I have fucking done everything but the hardest of the hard. Yet here I am, and I have conquered it. So you're not going to fucking tell me I'm a racist. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. And I understand completely. Like I said, I'm sure they have done great things. For fuck's sake, Hell's Angels have fucking charity runs. Do any of us have any inkling that the Hell's Angels are not a fucking racist and crazy ass fucking organization? Like, let's be real. And with that being said, like, how many people are against government organizations in the fucking first place? Not just to mention in the lower income areas. Because that's what this is. This is income based. Y'all can think it's race based all you want. You can think, oh, they're against. No, it's them against us. And us is all different colors, all different races, all different creeds, all different sexualities. The more they can divide, the happier they are. And what is One Lexington but a quote unquote government organization? That half the people that are like, oh, fuck the government, fuck all of them, fuck this, fuck that. Oh, well, this one's cool. It reminds me of that scene in fucking fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, peace, I'm out. And yes, technically, I know the name. I'm not trying to get sued for copyright infringement. Hell yeah, I'm already racist. The last thing I need is a fucking copyright infringement. Too, good lord. I mean, quite frankly, the names I've been called and the shit in the comment section is absolutely insane, dude. Like, I'm just pointing out, like, you guys are based off of a fucking racist theme. I mean, come on now. Let's not be real. They brought up the rap comment. Okay, I'm sorry. Bro had like fucking 8 albums, right? I mean, I've never heard of the dude. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm not trying. Terrible. The only time I'd ever heard of him was on the fucking news. So I did a little research, looked up this, that, and the other. I'm pretty sure it was 8 albums. You don't know how many of those were after he was in fucking government position? Yep, over half. I'm absolutely sure that grant money that was given to like JK-47 Productions this year had absolutely nothing to do with that. Because obviously a no-cap grant, which is nurturing or creating alternate pathways, is local city-backed awards provided by the city of Lexington, Kentucky, to fund youth violence prevention and youth enrichment programs. The grants focus on teens aged 12 to 17 impacted by incarceration or gun violence. Did we see where the no cap grants went to? Like JK47 Productions. Go search that one up on your Google. See what that brings you up. How about the Evolve to Perform basketball camp where you have to fucking pay to go to anyway? Are they providing free scholarships? Like, what is this money exactly doing? Because at fucking the basketball camp, like, you're not going there for cheap at all. Like, one-on-one sessions are, I think it was $85 a fucking hour. Like, what are you needing grants for? Sounds like you're making hella money. But what do I know? What about the Club Z tutoring? Which, hell, you can get a franchise, but they're in Lexington and cost between $45 and $100 an hour. How many scholarships are we paying for with that grant? And who is Amber Smith Consulting? Like, what the fuck is that doing? What is that grant money? How is that being utilized? And this is what we need to know. As the people who are basically paying these grants as taxpayers, we have every right to know where these are going and why the fuck can we not search these? Why can we not find Amber Smith Consulting? Why can we not find JK47 Productions? We can find an artist who makes beats. But why is that? What? Like, it makes my fucking head hurt. But apparently because of that, I am racist. But I like I said, I've gone over it once. I've gone over it 50 fucking times. I am not racist. I don't care what color you are, where you come from, your background. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. If you're a good person, you're a good person. You can be an asshole and a good person. You can be an asshole and a bad person. You can do good things and be a bad person. You can do bad things and be a good person. I mean, there's no fucking black and white in this world, boys and girls. It is all fucking... There's all kinds of different colors. Every fucking shade of the rainbow, and then when you think you've seen it all, guess what? You're going to see some more crazy shit. And the longer we sit here and debate and say that so-and-so is racist and this is racist, that's the whole point of this conversation, and to bring it up. Like, as long as you're basing anything on the color of someone's skin, good, bad, or indifferent, it is racist. That is the meaning of the fucking word. And as long as us little people are down here in the trenches arguing and fighting and blaming shit on one another and stereotyping this and stereotyping that, we're just feeding in to the fucking madness. Like, literally, it should be us against them, but they are smart enough that very few minority have convinced every one of us fucking lowly little shitheads that we should hate the next lowly little shithead. And if you have rose-colored glasses on and you think racism does not exist in today's day and age, you are sadly fucking mistaken. Like, it's sad to see. I see it all over the place, and it's fucking stupid. The people in the comment section and say the usual suspects. Yeah, it's fucking you. Yep. It's the ones in the fucking blaming it all on one subsection, all the gun violence. Yep, it's you. That's you. The ones who act like that you can't have an opinion on anything. You're a white guy. I don't give a fuck. Your opinion is just as valid as my opinion. I in no way or form or fashion want to suppress your opinion, but it sure seems like a lot of fucking people want to suppress mine. But that can't be right. I mean, you know, come on now. That just doesn't make sense, does it? I'd absolutely love to say that I just don't believe in race. Like Lil Wayne said, he don't believe in racism. I mean, if I fucking wish I had that point of view, like, it would be amazing. But I have personally seen it. I have witnessed it, and I still witness it to this very day. I am from the country. I'm telling you, like, there was EMS people who were literally would tell me that they did not want to work on anybody that was not of their race. Like, come on, people. I had fucking dude in college. This sticks out to me so much, and I don't know why. But when we were in college, I thought, dude, I have left the country. I have moved to Lexington for college. This was 2001. I think 2001, 2002. I graduated in 2003. So, and the associate's degree. I know, shitty little degree, but hey, Greg is educated. But like literally, I remember like this dude named Dre was in my class, and he was talking about, like, we saw the car he drove every day. Obviously, he drives to the class. He was talking about his Impala. Dude, I am an Impala fucking fanatic. My favorite car. 64 Impala juice on wires. That's me. That's my shit. You tell me you got an Impala, dude, I am excited. I remember, like, literally getting excited going, dude, you got a fucking Impala? That's fucking awesome. What? A black man can't have an Impala? A black man can't have two cars? I don't know why, but that hit me so wrong. Like, what the fuck? I just left redneck BFE, racist shit every day to come up here to find out that it's just more, it's just fucking everywhere. It is fucking everywhere. Like, I was told I lived in Little Mexico. I was told that I lived in the hood. You know where I lived? The fucking low income area. That's where I fucking lived. Because guess what? I was low income. I went and sold fucking plasma just so I could eat mac and cheese and some fucking ramen noodles. Don't tell me I ain't been fucking damn near starved out. We also had the damn car broken into and everything that we had stolen. I'm talking like trainers for college, for electronics. They stole our college books and trainers. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Dear God, I hope you learn shit. That's all I can say. And even back in 2001, guess what Lexington Police said? We're not coming out to take a report. You can just go online. Do you know realize how many people were on a fucking line in 2001? Get fucking real. And that's another thing I just cannot wrap my head around. These fucking people are I don't know. Like, how can you say it's not racist when you post on there you want 100 black men to show up at Center Parkway? Yeah, you put in the comments or the little subsection that everyone is invited, but we're inviting specifically black men. Why is it broken down to race? Right there's the definition. I actually rode by and took a look, and there was about 10 folks, 2 cop cars, and that's the thing. How do you expect? There's cops everywhere. Low income people. Let me tell you from fucking experience, we're not big fans of cops. We're just not. And I've been there. I lived on 3rd Street in the fucking apartments over there with my roommate who just happened to be mixed and went out and yelled and cussed and said the N-word and like literally had cops push him through his door while I was on the couch and arrest him in his own apartment. And you know why? Because he was in a low income area. It had nothing to fucking do with his race. Because, let me tell you, everybody there was of a different race. And the cop literally pushed his way in and told me that I was fucking next if I didn't squash this beef with my neighbors when my fat ass was on the sofa asleep because I worked 3rd shift at Speedway. Me and my boy Jimmy, peace Jimmy, wherever the fuck I see him every now and then. He's still around Lexington somewhere, but yeah, we lived in an apartment, and that was a wild situation. That's kind of one of the origin stories of why me and Lexington Police Department really don't get to fuck along. Which, hell, while we're ranting, while we're just, talking shit and filling air, let's go on, hell. Like I said, me and Jimmy worked at Speedway. He was a manager there, and I worked 3rd shift. I was asleep on the couch. Him and the neighbors got into, I don't know what their fucking beef was. I don't know. He lived there for a while before I moved in because girl problems, bullshit back in the day. Anyway, I was there sleeping on the couch. I wake up to literally a cop pushing my roommate through the door. I immediately grab my cell phone and call 911. I say, look, I don't know what's going on. I was just woken up by this going on. The cop pushed my roommate through the door. I'm working third shift. I just woke up off the couch. And the 911 operator immediately, she's like, well, tell your roommate to stop yelling. I'm like, ma'am, that is not my roommate. That is the officer. I said, I can hear other sirens coming. I can hear backup coming. I just want to stay on the phone until they get here. I do not feel comfortable. And like, dude, anybody that knows me knows I am a stoner. I am an admitted stoner. I had a bag of fucking weed in my pocket. So I got up off the couch, took the bag of weed out of my pocket, went into the bedroom, threw it under the bed. Okay, there we go. It's not in my pocket. Distance myself from the marijuana. Hey, this is back in the day. It is what it is. I'm just being honest. Now, I walk back into the living room, and my roommate Jimmy is in handcuffs. He is being arrested for disorderly conduct in his own home. Okay? The dude turns around, and by this time, backup's arriving. So they come in the apartment, and I tell the lady on 911, I'm like, hey, look, they're here. They're being calm. I can talk to them. I'm hanging up now. End of the phone call. That it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That the 911 phone calls are recorded. I can't make that up. I can't just say that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling them what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I just seen this happening, blah, blah, blah. They're talking like they've got sense. They're like, well, obviously something's going on. I was like, obviously. So the initial officer turns around, pushes them apart, and says, if you don't squash this shit with your neighbor, you're fucking next. What in dear God is going on? What? So yeah, I'm immediately like, what the fuck? So we had to go into immediate, let's get Jimmy out of jail fucking session. Go to find some money that I had stashed. It turns out his cousin stole my goddamn money, so didn't have his fucking bail money anyway. Sorry, Jimmy. So turns out Jimmy ended up losing his fucking job at Speedway. It was kind of the final straw. He punched a fucking monitor and broke shit before, so it was kind of, it was what it was. I go in not even 2 weeks later. I'm on my way into work, and honest again, had weed on me. Had a bag of weed. It is what it is. They call me from work and say, hey, the sheriff is sitting out here and they're asking for you. I'm like, what the fuck? So immediately pulled over. I stashed my shit. Like, I literally am at a gas station on the side of the road pulling subwoofers out and stashing my fucking weed in my subwoofer box. I probably could have put it in the port, but like a dumbass, I'm over there fucking opening the whole damn thing. Get it stashed, get to work. Guess who left fucking papers in his pocket? Yeah, I'm a dumbass. Never said I wasn't. So, legitimately, I walk up and I just straight up walk up to the police. I'm like, hey, sheriffs, I hear you're looking for me. Yeah, that's, yep. Coolest fucking cops in the world was Fayette County sheriffs that night. I'm not even fucking lying. They gave me, they told me how much it was going to be to bond out. Let me go to the ATM. Said, dude, if you got anything in your pockets, you better empty them. I grabbed it, and sure enough, guess what? Fucking pulled out a pack of papers right in front of this fucking sheriff's officer. He's like, oh, I ain't worried about that shit, dude. Put it in your car. Fuck yes. Fucking dodged a bullet. I'm getting over there. Fucking, they take me in the intake. They're like, dude is bonding right out. He's got his money. Get him back out of here. He's got to work third shift. Coolest officers. Like, I have no problem with Fayette Sheriff. They actually kicked ass that night. Thank you guys for 20 fucking years ago. They were so cool, in fact, that they told me exactly what the fucking warrant was for. So, get this. The officer, in fact, lied on the fucking warrant that I had walked into the bedroom and threw my phone underneath the bed and tied up the line to fucking 911. So he had got a warrant for my arrest for harassing communications. So guess what? 911 calls are recorded. Let's fucking play, bro. You can't lie about it when it's on recording. So we went through all the motions. I got me a public pretender. I got that. He requested a 911 tape. We listened to it. He said straight up, he said, dude, they got no case. You know what I'm saying? We'll go to court. Meet me here. We've got the 911 tape. We'll show up. We've got this beat, no problem. Fucking, I'm shitting in high cotton. I'm happy as can be. I'm loving every moment of it because of shit. I'm loving every moment of it because I know I have fucking they got nothing on me. Well, I mean, you can't fucking hide the fact that I continue to talk after the fact that you said that I threw my phone underneath the bed. And you can hear him in the 911 call. You can hear him telling me, get out of the bedroom, get back in the, giving me commands, and I followed whatever. Yes, sir. We're in there now. I was still on the 911 call until backup arrived. You could hear the sirens coming in. You could hear them come in, me start to talk to them, tell her, look, I'm hanging up. Whole nine yards. Heard it all from myself. Like 100% heard the 911 call. I know we have the tape. I show up that morning. I show up 10 minutes early. He comes out scared to fucking death looking, dude. It looks like he is like panic mode. I'm like, oh shit. Immediately knew this is not good. He said, dude, they're going to hold you in contempt of court. What the fuck do you mean they're going to hold me in contempt of court? I am here when you told me to be here. We have the fucking 911 tape. What is the problem? You didn't contact me between the court dates. They're going to hold you in contempt of court. I said, no, that's fucking crazy. So basically, I was given the option at that point to plead guilty to harassing communications or plead innocent, go to jail for contempt of court, and then go from there to fight it. So not only would I have went to jail that day, I would have lost my job. I would have done that and then that. Now, had it been today, you goddamn right. We would have fucking pushed and pushed and pushed, and I would have sued the living fuck out of Lexington Police Department. Because that's exactly what happened. They listened to that fucking tape for themselves, and they knew 100% that Ole Gerg didn't fucking do what they said that Ole Gerg did. So my young, dumb, inexperienced ass let this fucking cop get away with lying to get a warrant. Basically lying on an affidavit, which anywhere else in the country will get you literally placed on the fucking Brady list of fucking lying to get an affidavit or lying in the court system. But around here, it just, they don't give two shits. They do what they want. And they just love the fact that we're over here fucking infighting, that we're against each other, that we're fucking, it's hilarious. And let me tell you, the guy that has a government job that's getting paid $90,000 a year plus benefits, that's not somebody that is advocating for their own people in their own area. Motherfucker don't be living on Center Parkway or out in Wood Hill. I goddamn guarantee it. And I can tell you right now, just from the research I've already done, like, it's like you can't look at this stuff and not be like, what the So we'll see about the open records requests, and the ones they decline, I'm gonna fucking go back and ask for it. I'm gonna go, even if I had to break it down by month. They try to say 64,000 emails they couldn't produce this, that, and the other, and they weren't gonna produce the cell phone. There's a reason they're not gonna produce all that stuff. There's a fucking trail that they're still trying to hide. It's funny as shit, because let me tell you, why are you trying to hide this shit? It doesn't make no sense to me. And that, I don't care if you're, like I said, I don't care black, white, purple, what the fuck ever. I'm not about race. I'm about the fucking money. Where's the money at? Follow the money. And the fact that I'm catching so much hate on Facebook in this post just shows me I'm hitting the right nerves. Like, y'all can say, oh, he's just doing it for this, that, and the other. I am doing it for views. I am doing it for fucking clicks. What the fuck was media? I mean, that's the whole point. You think WLEX8 or WLEX18 fucking does it just for free and for shits and giggles? Do you think fucking WKYT don't get fucking paid for this shit? Now, if it all comes back and everything is just hunky-dory fucking fine and dandy, I am an asshole if I don't come on here and say that. I'm also an asshole if I find something and I try to hide that. That's not who I am. That's not what I do, obviously. We're all about accountability, and any government organization should be able to be held accountable for anything. But being held accountable also means we should be able to see your records. Otherwise, how the fuck are we holding you accountable? Because if you're going to lie about the simplest of things that are easily proven false, what the fuck else are you lying about? What else would you lie about? Like, I've taught my son trust is earned, and it is very, very easily lost. And hell, I didn't even know it, and I'm seeing in the comments like, well, he took money and he repaid it out of his own pocket. So I didn't even know that shit. So see, that's more that I would like to know as a person that's paying taxes that this director of One Lexington is. I didn't even know about. Hell, that's interesting. And what's funny is not one time have I badmouthed this man. Not one time have I said anything derogatory. I have simply said that the organization, the way it is ran and pointed, is very fucking racist. There's no way around that. If you're basing it on a color of a skin, it's racist. That's the definition. I mean, it is what it is, and you're never going to end any kind of racism whatsoever as long as you're falling into this fucking trap that they're setting every fucking time. Like, and it's not, like I said, it's not white, it's not black, it's not brown, it's not fucking any specific color, because you can look in any culture, and there is racism. And like therapists tell patients all the fucking time, you can't change how people act. You can only change how you react to people. And like I said, you want to deal with that racist stuff? That's fine. You do you. You go do your thing. I'm not going to be a part of it. I'm not going to be drug into it. I'm not going to be in the middle of it. If they're getting grants and giving them to fucking people that perfectly deserve them and are following perfectly fine, I will come on here and say that. But what I won't do is sit here and just say, oh, they're the greatest thing that ever fucking happened in Lexington because they gave some kids some coats. I've heard about those goddamn coats. I understand they did coats. I'll tell you, let's make a deal right now to end this podcast because, good God, I've went fucking way longer than I normally do on the what the fucks. But let's make this right here. If you can give me a screenshot from where I was disparaging, bad-mouthing, or talking shit in 2021, 2022 to One Lexington, to Divine Karama. I don't even know if I'm saying his fucking name. If I'm not, dude, I'm sorry. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not just doing this shit to do this shit. Like, literally, you called me out. I didn't even know who the fuck was on. You weren't even on my radar. But like I said, if anybody can do that, I will donate $1,000 fucking dollars to the coat drive this year. $1,000 for that fucking screenshot. And it's got to be legit. You got to show it to me. Like, you can't be on there goddamn doing AI. Like, I will have it on my Facebook as well. If you can point to the post and I can fucking ensure that it's on there and see it, I'm a man of my word, $1,000 fucking dollars. But I guess what? I ain't gonna have to fucking do that. Then I'll even make it one better. You apologize and say that you're wrong, and I'll fucking donate $100 to the one organization this week. So, it is what it is. Everybody's like, put your money where your mouth is, do this, do this. I'm not fucking going to donate my fucking time. My time is far more. I'd rather do this research and all this fun shit. It's actually enjoyable for me to go in here, to rant, to put on this production, to do all this shit, to get... I don't need everybody to like me. In fact, like the argumentative hatred is quite entertaining. But hopefully somebody hears this and somebody lets them know that there's a quick way to get $100 for your donation. You know, and like I said, you can fucking hold me accountable. If I say this shit and don't come through, by all means, blast my ass. And that sounded really bad, but you. It's fucking terrible. But no, in all seriousness, like, if fucking All it takes. What's funny is I'll even back off. I'll keep a lot of the fucking open record shit to myself. Even though when I put it in the open records request, I got a response from the fucking office of the mayor. Not once have I ever gotten a response from the office of the fucking mayor. It's always been the records keeper. And I'm talking about, I've done Frankfurt, I've done Northern Kentucky, I've done Eastern Kentucky. Never once have I gotten a fucking letter from the office of the mayor. But I guess that just shows you how high it goes. But like I said, that's the gauntlet has been thrown down, so to say. And what's funny is I have so much more to talk about other shit. We got the Demetrius Liggins over here. Like, that is a fucking soap opera, you guys. That is fucking. Somebody scripted that shit. Like, I'm telling you, like, we cannot make that shit up. Like, with a group of writers, we could not come up with a better fucking story. And we've got everybody rolling over. I don't know why everybody's rolling vehicles all of a sudden, but shit, we've got a dilemma of fucking people rolling vehicles. Y'all be careful out there. And all I can say is, what the fuck, Lex? This podcast is a proud member of the OGM Podcast Network. Check out our other podcasts, Buried in the Bluegrass, and we are working on the Kentucky Conspiracy Files. So check them out. Give us a like, rate, tell us you hate us. You know, do what you got to do.